S3 Fox Organizer is feature packed, as we showed you in the previous video, and it's easy to set up as we're about to show you in this video. Let's take a look and see. Now, to be able to use your S3 Firefox Organizer, you're going to have to get it to talk to your Amazon S3 account. So to do that, now that we've got it installed, it took a little tour of the site or of the interface here. Let's head on back over to Amazon S3's website. That's aws.amazon.com/S3, and then that will bring you to this page here. Now, if you have not logged in yet, don't sweat it. You're going to have to here in a second anyway. But over here on the left, I just wanted to show you this. These are some additional services through the AWS, or the Amazon Web Services. And we're going to cover these in some upcoming volumes in this series, but for the time being, we're sticking right here to the Simple Storage Service. That, by the way, is what S3 stands for. And if you have not yet signed up for your Amazon account, but you have, if you have not yet signed up for your Amazon S3 account, but you have an Amazon.com account, don't sweat it. Just click here and follow the process of signing up for your Amazon S3 account. We kind of covered this in a prior video anyway, so I'm not going to dive into it at this point. Just suffice it to say you're going to need a credit card. And well, anyway, let's go ahead and assume that you've already got your S3 account and all is right with the world. You come on up here to your account, just hover over that, and you want to get the access identifiers. These are a couple of items you're going to need for your organizer to be able to set it up. Let me show you. Come over here to Manage Accounts. And right now I've currently got two different S3 accounts in here, and we want this to be cleaned up, empty. So we click on clear, just like it says here, press the clear button to add new account. So clear. Now this did not delete those, so don't sweat it. It just cleared the boxes here. So what we're going to need is an account name. Pick whatever you want. Now here in this box here, if you have several S3 accounts, and by the by, you can have as many as you want as far as I know, but you can only have so many buckets within an account. I think it's like 100, 150, something like that. So if you've got a need for more buckets, just create another account and name it number 2 or whatever. But have this name related to the buckets or the contents within this account. So if this particular niche is going to be in gardening or car care or dog training, then you might want to use a name in here relating to that, just for organizational purposes. And hey, I ain't getting any younger, so the more help I've got in remembering things, the better. So this way it'll help me know what the heck I got in here. Now then, we need the access key and the secret key. That's what we're going to be getting from our Amazon S3 account. So let's close this guy out. We'll be back. Get back over to the Amazon Web Services and access identifiers. Now we've got a couple here to choose from. Just to let you know, we're only going to be dealing with this top one here. This X.509 certificates, this is only needed in addition to this with a couple of those tools we were talking about earlier, the cloud fronts or the elastics, and we're going to get into that later on. But for right now, just let it be known that this is the only one that we need. And if you're really dying to know what this one's for, just click here and it'll tell you which of those tools or which of those other services through AWS would require this particular access identifier, or certificate as it's called. So what we want to do now is just click on that. That'll bring us down here. And here are the two items we're going to need to set up our S3 organizer: the access ID and the secret access key. Now, look at these as if this is a username and a password. They are that important, because with this, you will be able to gain access to your S3 account. In other words, if anybody else has this information, they too will be able to access your S3 account and download, change things, just go willy-nilly on your account. So you don't want that. So don't put this on your Twitter account and just let everybody in the world know about it. Now, if for some reason something does happen down the line and somebody working at your computer comes across your account and gets your stuff, don't sweat it. You can always fix that by coming here and hitting the generate button. This will regenerate a new secret access key for you, but let it be known though that every place you had your secret access key installed will now not work until you replace it with the newly generated secret access key. So now you know how to fix that problem. So at this point, what we want to do is we want to highlight, copy this information to a text document just for transportation purposes. Then we're going to copy it on over here. but you want to click on the show here to show your secret access key, and then copy that, put it on a text document just for, ease of use. But once you've got this copied onto a text document, you're pretty well done with these guys here. So goodbye. So we'll come on back here, click on manage accounts. Again, we need to clear this stuff out. So hit clear, give it our name, and you can name it anything you want. And put in our access key. Actually, I'm going to put in the secret key first because that's what's in my clipboard. It's so secret that it's even hidden whenever you try to paste it in here. And you can either use the keyboard shortcuts, again, Control V as in Victor to paste, or Control C as in cat or copy to copy. And or you can just right click in here and left click on paste. There you go. Click on add, and there you have it. Now you click on close, and that should be up here to add to our account here. Let's click on that and see what happens. There we go. Now, had something screwed up in there, maybe your S3 account wasn't set properly or whatever, then you get an error message here, ain't gonna work, or something to that effect. In which case, then you got to go back to the Amazon AWS site and fix whatever it's needing to be fixed. But at this point, it's empty. It's barren. We don't have anything in here. This is our root directory here. So in an upcoming video, we're going to start to create our buckets and then throw in some other info in here and go hog wild. So stay tuned for those. Thank you very much for watching this video. You have a great day.